Ida for requesting my husband to go on paid leave at work or else I was going to my mom's. I 33F am pregnant for the first time. I'm 8 months pregnant and getting closer and closer to my date. I'm supposed to be on bed rest. My husband though works very long hours, sometimes close to 16 hours a day. He's a hospitalist at a hospital nearly an hour away. I love my husband. We've been together since high school, but he's never home. He works 7 days a week. Some days are shorter than others, but my husband has an issue with picking up and staying. He's very passionate in his work. The times he is home he's mostly sleeping, or does a little cleanup of the house. Since I've been placed on bed rest I have decided I will be staying with my mother, till I give birth, so I could have extra help, and my husband wouldn't have to come home and clean up after me. At this point I have to have someone stand by when I shower. I didn't want to put that on him. When I brought this up to my husband he was deeply upset and told me he didn't want me going, that he works that many hours and likes to come home to see me. I told him he'd either have to take his paid leave at work till the end of my pregnancy, or I was leaving. He got upset and said I couldn't make him choose between those things, and that he could take shorter days, but he worked an important job and couldn't pick up and go. I told him he needed to, because I needed him too. He's been upset for the past 2 days, and says he can't believe I gave him an ultimatum and it wasn't fair to him. I think I'm being perfectly fair. Ida for hiding my stepdaughter's toy. I'm 21F. My stepdaughter, Rose, is 6. Her dad is completely on my side here, as is her mother. It's the grandparents and a stranger who think I'm in the wrong. My partner and I bring Rose and my daughter, 18 Mo, to the park every Saturday and Sunday when it's our week with her. Rose throws a tantrum every single week because she wants to bring toys to the park, but she's really careless with her toys, so normally she's not allowed. Today she begged and pleaded and refused to leave the house until she was let bring a toy. She was screaming so much she made herself sick. She was let bring a Princess Peach teddy in the end, and she promised she'd look after it. Rose was playing with the tree, and she kept leaving it down while running off to play with other kids, which she was specifically instructed not to do. She was also told not to bring a toy she's not okay with losing, and she brought one of her favorite toys instead. I told my partner that it was going to end up going missing, and after a quick discussion, we decided it'd be best that I pick up the toy and hide it from her. That way no other child would pick it up and steal it, and she'd learn her lesson at the same time. Another parent saw me pick up the toy. It took Rose a good 10 minutes to notice, and when she did, she was inconsolable. Her favorite toy was missing. She even started being nasty to other kids around the place, throwing her jacket, all that jazz. We tried telling her to calm down. We'd find it, etc., etc., etc. She went around looking for it, and the mother who saw me take the toy interjected and told me it was cruel to do that to Rose, since she's only a kid and kids make mistakes. I told her that we did it because Rose was careless with a toy she promised she'd look after, throwing a tantrum to have it here with her. After 10 more minutes of inconsolable Rose and searching, we pulled out Peach and explained to Rose why we did what we did. She was angry at us, but I think the lesson was learned. When we got home, she told my partner's parents and they're livid with us for upsetting Rose that way, over a simple toy, since if it had really gone missing she would have learned anyways. Ida for invading someone's personal space, not a serious or life-altering situation. For context, I, 33F, live in the UK. We have quiet sections on trains and I booked my ticket specifically so I could do work on a table in the quiet section on my laptop. My friend Lee, 34F, sat opposite me. A man, 40/50s, was sat next to me and about 15 minutes into the journey, starts watching Friends out loud on his iPad. I put my headphones in, but it was loud enough that I could still hear it. My friend and the person sat next to her were just giving him dirty looks, but he was oblivious and munching away on his sandwich. So I said, "Excuse me, would you mind turning that down just a little bit, please?" He said no. Literally one word, no. Then I mentioned that it was the quiet section of the train and he laughed at me and said, "Are you gonna tell on me?"
It was so bizarre and annoying, but my friend just gestured for me to stay calm and leave it. So I closed my laptop and started watching with him, and commenting. OMG, I love this bit. Watch the next part, it's so funny. Oh, is this the one where X happens? I'm not a massive Friends fan, but I know enough to get by. He didn't respond, just kept giving me irritated looks, but I kept going. He moved the iPad from the table to his lap, without turning the volume lower at any point. So I just carried on peering over his shoulder and commenting. He finally slammed the iPad case shut, grabbed his backpack and walked off, presumably to find another seat on the train. I opened my laptop and carried on working. After we got off, Lee said I should have just left it and not reacted to him, but it was a 4 hours journey and I had a lot to do. I paid extra to get a table seat, that too in the quiet section. She said I could have offered him my headphones. Maybe if they were over ear, but they're in ear and he's a stranger, so, no. She said I kind of invaded his personal space. I didn't touch him or move from the confines of my seat at any point, and she was like, no, but watching someone's iPad is an asshole move. We're not in a fight, just a lighthearted debate on whether or not I'm here for how I went about it.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know I enjoyed making it. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified of when I post. And I hope this video inspires you to make beautiful art with your face. Please comment below some things you'd like to see from me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!